Guys, so I got another device here, and this is the one that I've been waiting for a long time. This is actually the Google Pixel 4, the regular 4, not the 4A. So when this phone came out last year, it was about $900. I think it was $799, and then $900 for the bigger model. This is the regular. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this box home and unbox it. All right, guys, I'm back. So here it is, the Google Pixel 4, the regular 4, not the 4A. This was the flagship of 2019 that Google released. Original price on this phone was $799. It's a 5.7-inch screen with the 855 Snapdragon processor, and it's got the 90 hertz refresh rate. So this is the phone that I've been waiting for to get for about a year, because I knew the price is going to drop. Because there's no way I'm dropping $800 on a phone anytime soon. All right, so let's go ahead and open it and see what's inside. Now, I actually did unbox it before, guys, so to kind of let you know that I did unbox this, and I already set it up. But I just kind of want to show you what's inside the box. So in the box, we have the phone. All right, that's the device here. And then we have the books. We have the SIM ejection tool. And it comes with the adapter for the Type-C. It's got the cable, and it's got a fast charge. And this is the one that's, this is the fast charge here. So this is an 18-watt fast charge adapter. So this is going to give you juice fast. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this back in. Okay, put that all back the way it was. All right, let's go ahead and check out the phone. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and boot it up. All right, so now, when this phone first came out, a lot of people were giving it bad reviews, and I understand why, because I actually have used this phone for about a day, and the reason they were giving it bad reviews is because this phone was $800. Now, for $800, it better do a lot of things, and one of the weak points on this phone when it was being reviewed last year was the battery, because it comes with a 2,800 milliamp battery. Now, I know that in 2020 standards that's really a poor battery, but I mean, look at the iPhone SE, I think it's like 1,690. But I think a lot of people that hate on Google will complain about the battery. I've used this phone. I've had no issues with the battery. And I don't know what they're talking about. I mean, it is a smaller phone, so I mean, of course the battery's not going to be like a 4,500 milliamp battery that you would see like on a big phone. You know, for a 5.7-inch screen, I think the battery's adequate. I mean, you can't really put a 4,500 milliamp battery on a 5.7-inch screen. Now, with that out the way, this phone is badass. I absolutely love it. I love the camera hump in the back. It's got the dual cameras. All right, it doesn't have an ultra wide sensor. All right, so it's got the zoom lens, which a lot of people complained about, wishing that this phone had the ultra wide sensor. Well, it's not a big deal to me, because the camera already has an ultra wide camera as it is. So the camera's fantastic on this phone. Camera's fantastic on this phone. And the best part of this phone is this fluid refresh rate. 90 hertz. Oh my God. Once you use a phone with a 90 hertz refresh rate, I mean, you just can't go back to 60. Now, I paid the same price for this phone that I paid for my Pixel 4A. Now, here's the 4A. Let me go ahead and show you how big the 4A is compared to this phone. And you can see that they are actually pretty close. Now, this one does not have a notch. It's got a forehead up here. This one's got the small pinhole notch right here for the camera hole right there. But other than that, I don't mind this forehead because you get a full display out of it. There's no intrusions. So I actually don't mind the little forehead. Now, the thing about this forehead on this phone is that it has a sensor built in. It's a motion sensor. So if you want to wake your phone up, all you have to do is approach it, and the motion sensor is going to turn on. The phone's going to turn on by itself. So it's going to know that you're there. And another thing is, like, let's say if you wake up in the morning and the alarm goes off, well, all you have to do is, just swipe the hand over it, and it's going to turn off. So let's go ahead and set that up. Now, I did turn that off, and I'll tell you why I turned it off, because it does eat battery. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Motion sense. All right. Let's turn it on right now, okay? And then right now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to clock, and I'm going to set the alarm. Right now it's 3:37, so let's go ahead and set the clock for, let's go add one. Let's add alarm. Let's add the alarm for 3, all right, 38. Let's go PM though, 3:38, and then I'm just going to leave the phone down, all right? I'll leave it down, and then let's see what happens here when the alarm goes off in about a minute. Now, it should go off in about a minute. Let's see what happens here, guys. All right, did I set it right? All right, so the clock is going to, there we go. Look at that. You see that? I just swiped right over it and it turned off. That's what that feature's there for. That's why they put that forehead right here on the phone. So it's useful, it's cool. Some people call it a gimmick, but I'll tell you something, it's actually a pretty cool, neat feature. Now you turn it off if you want to save your battery, because that thing's going to be scanning the whole time. So I would definitely recommend you turning that off. Now other than that, it's got stack Android. I've already updated it to Android 11. Beautiful thing about the Pixel, when people see you having a Pixel in your hand, they know you got the latest software. They know you got all the updates. They know you got all the downloads. So I will stick with Pixel as my favorite all-time Android device. Because look, at the same time, Google is not a hardware manufacturer. They're a software company. And there's just nothing better than this experience. I mean, you can buy a Samsung, and then I got the A71 now. But which one do I enjoy using more? The Pixel. I enjoy using the Pixels the more. I enjoy using this phone. I think they're both amazing phones. I think they're both beautiful phones. I think both of these phones basically can fit your everyday needs perfectly. You don't need a better phone than either one of these phones. This is a perfect time to get a Pixel 4. I would actually get a Pixel 4 over a Pixel 4a, just because you're getting a flagship here with the 855 Snapdragon, and this got a 730. Now, there's not going to be much difference in functionality, because you're not going to notice the difference. The only thing you'll notice is this 90 hertz refresh rate. But other than that, this phone is beautiful. It's awesome. It's great. I mean, if anybody doesn't realize, if you have an Android, from like, let's say you got a OnePlus or a Samsung or a Xiaomi or whatever, if you've never used the Pixel, you have no idea what you're missing out on. And that's a fact. And I'll tell you, yeah, Samsung makes the most beautiful displays, but usability, there's nothing better than a Pixel, guys. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. And so I hope this video helps. I'm going to go ahead. I can't wait to start taking photos with this phone, and then do some comparisons with the Pixel 3a. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay blessed. Have a great New Year's. If you liked the video, don't forget, subscribe down below. Until next time.